All right, a Yankee winter. Right about now, when most New Englanders begin looking for spring, there are some who still relish the glories of winter. Some picture postcard spots to remind us just how much northern New England has to offer, even under a blanket of snow.
Tonight, News Center 5's Ronnie Clemmer begins the first of a three-part series, Yankee Winter. First stop, an island lighthouse in Boothbay Harbor, Maine.
Winter's beautiful. Serenity and peacefulness.
Come on, let's go.
How many people can wake up in the morning and go to work, and this is where you're working, you know. You're really working hard, but then the second that you stop, all you have to do is look around, and you're in a place where most people go on vacation.
Boothbay Harbor, Maine, about 30 miles north of Portland, 30 light years from urban society. Hank Sieg of the U.S. Coast Guard has been stationed here on Burnt Island for the last 2.5 years. He takes care of the lighthouse. And if you want to visit him, you'll have to take a 10-minute Coast Guard boat ride through the icy waters, past all the boarded-up summer homes along the shoreline, and right into the heart of one of the most romanticized images in American nautical folklore.
It's not very easy. It takes somebody that likes to be alone, somebody that just likes to take care of things on their own.
Someone for whom winter on an isolated 7-acre island can seem a treasure. Someone who loves the quietness and beauty of this existence so fiercely that lighthouse duty seems no duty at all.
It just gets nicer every day, especially days like today with the sun shining. After you had real bitter cold, when you have that nice sunshine, boy, just you're able to do a lot more. Windows need done on days like today. Today's a good day for windows. This is one job that, on the application, it says, do you do windows? The answer is yes.
But the question arises, at least to the city dweller, as to whether or not winter on Burnt Island might not become at times too much of a good thing.
No, the solitude is, you got a day like today, you know. If you were in the city, what would you see today?
Yeah.
You'd look around, there's a wall there, there's a wall there.
Prudential Center over there.
There's a person here, there's a person there. Up here you could look at and see for miles.
Built in 1821, the Burnt Island Lighthouse is one of only 38 still manned in this country, and one of only 17 where there is a lighthouse family. Except for their 2 Labradors, and except for 1 weekend a month and 30 days leave a year, Hank and his wife, Jean, spend all their time here together alone.
It's either going to make your marriage or break it. These islands have a habit of doing that, you know, living that close with each other. Watch the ice. There's a lot of ice under there.
I'm expecting a baby in May, and we are thrilled about it. Everyone I've talked to, and we believe, too, that the island's going to be a perfect place to raise a child.
A television crew's visit gives this household a rare event, a full table on an island that specializes in dinner for 2.
You have your days off and you go ashore, and nighttime comes. You know, and it's like, oh, it's night, you know. You know, it's
You
sort of like
back on the island.
Yeah, it's sort of like Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Seagulls don't fly at night. Get down, you know.
Get back to the island.
Get back to the island, make sure the light's on. There used to be families when the Lighthouse Service had it, where families were born and raised on these islands. When the old man gave up and retired, the son would take it over, you know, and then that was it. Some islands had generations.
And you wouldn't mind having your son take this island over and be here?
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
There is a mystique, a romance about lighthouses, and especially around holidays, Americans tend to want to reach out to those who live there and assuage their loneliness. The students at Jacobs Elementary School in Hull, for instance, have more or less adopted Burnt Island Lighthouse every year. Every student writes a letter to Jean and Hank, like this one from a young girl there. It says, I'm very interested in lighthouses. Matter of fact, I lived in Maine near the sea one time. At night, I'd sit in my window and imagine I was in a lighthouse telling the ships where they could not go. Well, there will only be 2 more Christmases for students to send letters to Burnt Island. It's scheduled to become fully automated by the summer of 1988, another unique and richly textured color that will be gone from the palette of Yankee winter. Chet and Natalie.
Oh, that's
It's sad. What a beautiful spot.
Oh, it is gorgeous.
Pictures give you goosebumps.
Yeah, and he loves that lifestyle, just loves it.
When it comes to air travel, how do science experts predict the future, and how good are their educated guesses?
Coming up next, science editor Michael